Here we go. Oh, you can. Look at that. The little print in the background. You love to see it. Welcome in, everybody. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing well. First things
Look
first.
at you, you beautiful bastard.
Look at you, you beautiful bastard. Ian, Mr. Caffeine FC himself, dropping the tier 1. The brand new, the fresh tier 1. Enjoy the emotes, my good sir. Hope you're doing splendidly on this Saturday afternoon, as I hope everybody is as well. We've got some wonderful people, and Abby's in the building. Mr. Conriddle, Ollie as well. Mark's walked through the door. Tyler's in the building as well. Hope you're all doing splendidly. We're back with PSG, and I haven't even loaded the save yet. So this is awkward. Right. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Anybody got anything nice planned for the weekend? Anybody got anything interesting planned for this evening? I'm happy my mum's back home. I'm happy for you too. That's massive. I hope they're feeling a lot better, Tyler, as well. Um, yeah, it wasn't nice to hear, but I'm glad they're back home safe and sound. Hopefully, gonna watch Sunderland beat Wickham this afternoon. Mike's going to the game and is sitting in the Wickham end. So I hope, and also Wickham's a lot closer to me than Sunderland. Plus, it's Sunderland, so it'd be funny to see them stay again in League One. Um, so yeah, I hope Wickham win, and I don't think Wickham should have got my fucking mustache is right on my lip from where I showered just before streaming. Um, but yeah, and so I hope Wickham win. I don't think they go up for the away day to Newcastle. Even if they go up, Newcastle, they won't have an away day to Newcastle next season. So, you know, like that doesn't matter because there's 2 leagues difference. They're not in the champ. Oh no, Bristol City will. Ah, okay. But oh yeah, Bristol City will play Sunderland. Yes, you'll have the away day to Sunderland. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, and then you can go. You can basically stay in Newcastle, go to the Sunderland game, and have a night out in Newcastle afterwards. I get what you mean now. Let's jump into the FM. Where have we? I mean, it would be nice if it loaded on my screen. Do you wanna work? Do you wanna work? Let's game capture. Right, let's go back. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Nope. Okay, apparently I'm not streaming FM. Does this game just... Apparently we're not streaming FM today. There we go. There we go. Right, here is where we left off. Here is where we left off. So, we won our Champions League group. We topped it. Um, and we drew Bayern in the last 16. Because of course we did. Um, when you look at some of the teams in there, like Salzburg, Wolfsburg, we could have drawn. Ajax would have been a nice draw. Villarreal would have been a nicer draw. And we end up with probably the toughest draw of the fucking lot. We're top of the league, a nice whopping 9 points clear of Monaco in second, who we have played, I believe. Yeah, and we beat 3-1. So, happy, happy days. The only one we lost is that annoying Reims game, and we're chilling comfortably. And then we've got third place Nice in the 10th round of the French Cup as well. All of that and more to come today. We will start with the recording of the Cup game, and we will do the 2 games of the Bayern Champions League tie, and then we will finish and see who we get in the quarterfinals, and hopefully, it's a nice one. Do we have I didn't realize we had a winter break. Otherwise, I would have played the winter break off stream. But I'm an idiot. So how long was Messi out for? I didn't think it was that long. Oh, he was taken ill with the flu for 10 to 12 days because, of course, we have a game against Lorient and he's there, right? Draxler can come in at cam. That's fine. Where's Mr. Xavi Simmons? He's on holiday already. Cool. We'll bring Nice to meet you then. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's what we're going for. So, but yeah, and then do we rest Di Maria as well? I think everybody that's either not registered or on holiday. Yeah. So we'll play Di Maria with a little bit. Vocal mic up. Okay. Well, my mic is now at the maximum it can go. It's now at the max that we can go. So if I need to be louder, I might have to change something. Let me see in my mic settings quickly. System. Devices, maybe? No. Sound settings. Like, I mean, why is my... No, I don't want to disable the microphone. I mean, make that like there. But my mic is like at the legitimate highest it can go. And you sound great in my ears. Thank you, Abby. But yeah. So I don't know, Ian. It might just be my mic is not close enough to my mouth. Maybe we can move it a little bit closer. Who do I think will win the draft tonight? I am not sure. I am 100% got no idea who's gonna win it. I've forgotten. I don't know half of the like some of the people how they play in that draft. So like it's gonna be tough to predict anyway. But you are the highest. Fully not me because I'll be multitasking. Yeah, I was gonna say if you didn't have anything going on and you could fully concentrate with it, I would say you probably would, just because of the recent performances you've had in drafts and the fact that you're also 6th in the rankings. But Roy will be a tough customer as Di Maria's put us 1-0 up. All good, man. That sounds great if you're comfortable with it being that loud. I can't turn it up anymore, Ian. There's a draft tonight. Yes, there is a draft tonight. It's the Monarch of the Managers done by the Heavyweight Championship. Roy will be hard, yeah. You were in 6th, exactly. You're not. There's no need to brag. It's just absolute facts. That's exactly what it is. Perfect, yeah. I'll have to talk a little bit louder into the mic, much to probably the family's dismay. Hope I draw Chuck easy win. Yeah. He's not done well recently in drafts, bless him. There's so many drafts nowadays I can't keep up. Yeah, which is a good thing, I suppose. Has he ever done well? I mean, he's won what a ranked tournament, the North American Cup, but then it is North America, so you're gonna have people like Jeter in there. So I don't really know if you can call that a tournament. As Mbappe scores after getting there, it's his 12th for the season now as well. We are scoring goals for fun. We are scoring goals for fun. Right. Can we? I mean, that's just poor from whoever that was. I mean, they've missed the chip anyway. Jeter does tournaments. He used to. Just as Tyler has put, not very well. Not very well. He's not had the best of luck with drafts. Welcome in, Mr. Miltank. Hope you're doing well. How's your Saturday going? I mean, is that Laporte's brother? Or is it just like a common French surname, Laporte? I mean, that's a great save and a brilliant block by Marquinhos as well. But Wagwan Magie. Wagwan painting. What's your BBM pin still? I decided to play FM before watching football and babysitting. Starting to regret my decision. Yeah. I can't comment on the FM situation, but if it's not going well, then yeah, I can see why you'd regret it. I mean, we're getting beat by balls over the top all the time at the moment, but they can't finish their dinner, so please tell me that's not a Runa Kone. No, it's Ibrahim Kone. I was about to say, if it's a Runa Kone, my god. Ooh, balls. Ooh, balls. Long balls as well, Tyler. Long balls as well. Igor Silva has lost out to Mbappe. Oh, that's a pen ref. Oh, it's horrible from them. It's my food needs to hurry up. I haven't eaten all day, and I'm probably going to regret that. I might have to take a quick food break at some point, grab a snack. Neymar makes it 3-0, though. Chuck 10 sausage rolls in the oven. Nice, enjoy them. I wouldn't, because I don't eat pastry, but... I mean, we've scored from all 3 of our shots on target. Lethal. With the cup game coming up as well. I had a big sausage for lunch. Nice. Di Maria is knackered. Who can we... Right, what we're going to do is we're going to bring Icardi on here. We're going to switch things up a little bit. Draxler's going on to the right. We're going to move Neymar into the middle and throw Mbappe wide left. And then we can throw Mauro Icardi up top. Nuno Mendes can be rested for Bernat, as has Hakimi for Kera. Actually, no. Hakimi can stay on. Kera can come on for Marquinhos. And then, do we want to make any other changes? Let's bring Paredes on for Wijnaldum as well. Sure, why not? Game's done. Can't beat a nice big sausage. No, you cannot. Sausage, bit of bacon, egg, all nicely in a sandwich. Oh. Absolutely smashing that. Paredes. Icardi, he's off the bench and he's on the score sheet. It's 25th goal of the season. Icardi is our top scorer in this save. He is our unsung hero. If we've needed a goal, it's not been one of the main quartet, you would think. It's been this man, Mauro Icardi, has hugged me sideways. Drops the follow. Thank you very much for that. Jim has said shalom. I will say hello. Welcome in, my goods man. Hope you're doing well. If you're doing an FM save, let us know in the chat. And what team do you support as well? If you support one, you might not. As Kylian Mbappe blazes well over the bar. The fact that that's a key highlight is mental. Should never be a key highlight. Swansea fan. Ooh. I think what GYR is a Swansea fan. You're allergic to pastry. No, I just don't like it. And they've got a red card now to compound their misery at 4-0 down. Brighton beat your B team 1-0 when you had 19 shots to their 2. Yeah, that's not great. I'm surprised laptop or PC's not out of the window. I haven't done that over FM, actually. I've nearly done it over FIFA when I used to play that. Thrown my entire console out of the window. But I've never done it with FM. I've not really found that FM's a rage-inducing game. It annoys me and frustrates the hell out of me, but it's not a rage game. As Icardi grabs up second, he's on for a hat-trick. It's 5-0. Con's jamming away. He's loving life. This is Draxler's left foot. It's his swinger, and he's dropped the ball like that Icardi can take down and finish. It's sensational. 5 goals from 7 shots on target. Clinical performance. FIFA would hit the nose harder. FM just annoys. Yeah, FM just annoys the shit out of me at times, especially with the Chernovo save. Like, because I know where I'd want to improve the team to actually make it better, but I can't. So, and it annoys the living hell out of me. We'll make one more change before we finish up. Who are we going to take off? Who needs a break? Who needs to have a break and have a Kit Kat? Ramos is on a yellow. We'll change him. We don't want to lose him to a suspension. I did a Chernovo save. Took me 20 years, but finally won the UCL. We haven't qualified for Europe in the league in 13 seasons. And obviously in FM20 you would have started second tier with a better team as well. Because I don't know if you know now that obviously they lost a load of players. Like after the season after COVID cut it short. And then they got relegated to the third tier the season after. So we actually start in the third tier this season, like in this our save. So, and we have such a shit squad. Like the fact we got promoted to the top tier in the time we did was mad. Hello, Wayne. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I joined them in my journeyman this year for a couple of years and got them to the Prem. Yeah, so we've got them to the Prem. We've won the Kubok once. And we've yeah, we've won the Kubok once, and then our highest league finish is 6th. And right now we only have top 5 get into Europe. So like, so it's not bad for what we've done. Yeah. We've had a lot of our key players we've had to sell already, like because they've looked in release fees that then we have been met. Do you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it myself. Can I now actually just get the DOF to do it? No. I'm not finding you alone. We'll just do that just to stop the press. Radstock have just been taken over by the guy who ruined 1860. Rest in peace, Radstock. We'll con Riddle Salute. We'll con Riddle 7. And we'll Shaun a C7 as well. Because we have the salutes then from both sides as well. So that way we can salute and say rest in peace to Radstock. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. I mean, they're in the top tier for they're FA Cup winners yesterday. Yuri Gershakov and Lameyev. Yep, all of them have left now. In real life, sideways. We didn't have any of them when we started. So like we decided our team was that bad that we were gonna go full new gen from season 4. Poached most of them, yeah, and they poached their manager as well. We absolutely hate them, and we're now doing better than them in the league, which is so nice. Like, I absolutely can't stand them because of it. And it's the same with Remberg as well. They relegated us in season 3 of the save, from the second tier, by a point, because they got 4 points against the top 2 on the final 2 games of the season when we won both of our last 2 games, and we needed to get more points. So, because you couldn't sign anyone on FM20. Yeah, that was the thing that was quite nice, is that you had to rely on your DOF to sign the youth in. Okay, I did not know that in FM20. Yeah, this one, it's I know in FM21 it was similar to what it is on this one with the database, where it's changed to being able to sign your academy players back if they go. I don't know if they changed that since the like Krillia thing, but like because they yeah, they really sort of got mudded by that. Marquinhos, come on, sort it out. There we go. The Joker transfer deadline day is passed. Of course it has, because it's now the January transfer window. But we've managed to get our we've managed to offer us there. Could we try and offer? Yeah. You can't. Goal of the month is won by Icardi. What was the goal of the month? Oh, it was that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know exactly what it is. We'll watch the goal of the month. Why not? And a pretty good youth player. Again, Tshemko has left IRL too. We didn't have him. We tried to sign him back. That is such a sensational goal. That was a goal of the month. We tried to. I think I tried to sign him back, but he never wanted to talk to us. I don't know if you know Garrick Levin, but we lost him early on, who was a really good youth player. I don't know if you had Pineyev in your save as well, as a really good youth player. But he moved. But in my save, I don't know how you spell his name. Is it like that? He's at Krilia. No, we haven't loaded this league up, so he's not on our database. But basically, he went to... Yeah, he is really good this year and signed for Chelsea in our save. Like, Chelsea bought him from Krilia for about 5 to 10 mil. Which was mental. But 19 league games. We're halfway through the season. We are halfway through the season. It is French Cup 10th round time, though, ladies and gentlemen, which means we need to change scenes. We need to change scenes. Here we go. Back to this one for the old YouTube. And we will be pausing the music momentarily whilst we record this game. One thing I didn't do. Actually, we'll keep the music on for 2 seconds. We'll change it. We'll put a bit of Robbie Williams on for a few seconds whilst I quickly sort some other stuff out that I always forget to do before I go live with this stuff, because I leave myself no time at all to get fully prepared. Pro streamer and everything. We don't want that one. We don't want that one, and we don't want that one. We don't need that one. We do want that one though. And we don't want that one. We don't want that one. We don't want that one. There we go. That's perfect. Right. But yeah, right. We are all set and ready to go. Let's get. No, we wanna. Here we go. That's where we want to start. That's where we want to start. Right. Let's put that off, and we are ready to go. All right then. It is the time for the French Cup 10th round. It's a huge game. It is first versus third in Ligue 1. Massive, massive tie. The biggest tie of the round, and the potential to knock out one of the biggest challengers in the save out of the cup already. Verratti is suspended. That is not nice news, but Paredes can come in. We'll bring... We'll bring Idrissa. No, we won't. We'll bring Julian Draxler onto the bench. We'll have that little bit of a potential extra creative player off the bench. We beat Nice earlier in the season, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we beat Nice 3-0 at home earlier in the season, so hoping for a similar result here. We are hoping for a similar result. Big, big game. Want you to pick up where you left off. It was a good win last time out in the league. A comfortable, comfortable day. We was able to rest a few players as well. Take them off early. That 5-0 win over Lorient. And now we move into the game. It's a 4-4-2. They've obviously had a trip to they've had a trip to England recently and have decided 4-4-2 is the way. Early highlight. Ramos will win it. Messi, back from his illness, which kept him out of the game against Lorient. We don't want to concede early on as Hakimi gets back and tackles and wins the ball. We've got to build from the back, though. Or we can punt it on towards absolutely nobody. Cagey highlight early on. Is there going to be a mistake forced? Or is it one long ball over the top? It's Delort, and it's a wonderful save from Gianluigi Donnarumma to keep out Delort as we come back up the other way. But the highlight is done. We don't get to see the counter. Big save from Donnarumma early on. It's Benitez's long ball. Marquinhos, Di Maria, Messi. He finds Kylian Mbappe, and he doesn't miss. He takes the chance. Delort couldn't at the other end. Nice are 1-0 down, and that is the perfect response to the previous highlight. Wonderful through ball from Messi. Mbappe round the keeper. The outstretched, despairing dive couldn't stop him slotting it in from Benitez, and we are 1-0 to the good. Perfect start. It's what you love to see. Most of the ball, shots on goal. Not many highlights, though, for this one, which is a little bit sad. I'd like to have seen us maybe be a little bit more comfortable. And it is half-time. It is that Kylian Mbappe goal that is the difference maker right now. We're telling them not to get complacent because it's not done. It's not dusted yet. They're third in the league for a reason. They can come back, and they have a highlight straight away. It's Dolberg. It's comfortable for Donnarumma. Big second half. Oh, Dolberg's pulled up. That's unfortunate for him. Are we going to punish them for being down to 10 whilst he's still on the floor? Hakimi. Messi now. Paredes in for the suspended Verratti. Di Maria's dropped deep. Mbappe's in. Mbappe has indeed punished them. Nice probably won't be too happy because Dolberg didn't have the opportunity to get his treatment, but we continued on up the other end and we slotted it in, and it's Mbappe who has finished it off in style. It is 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain, and that is a massive goal. And there's a highlight straight from kickoff for Nice. We don't want to concede straight after scoring. Ramos does brilliantly there. He's done sensationally there to get that back to Donnarumma. A third kills this game now. There's no way back. They've lost Dolberg as well, who's been a big part of their season and why they are third. Messi, Mbappe for the hat-trick. Oh, it's clinical. It's his 15th of the season for Mbappe. It's a hat-trick. And we are so close to the 11th round of the Cup and seeing it through. And it's been 3 highlights in a row. There's been no time to rest for the wicked. Will they get a goal back? I hope not. It'd be nice to knock a massive contender out of the Cup with a clean sheet. Morale would be through the roof, which would be perfect heading in towards that buy-in game. And it's a good save and then a good block to stop that from happening as well. But it's 3-0 to PSG as Dante heads into the gloves of Donnarumma. And that should end the highlight. Nice victory. It is a nice victory. I said it should end the highlight. It's not. Because they're coming back at us again. It's a poor piece of play, but Hakimi's there. Hakimi is there. Mendes. Messi has dropped deep. Finds Neymar. Can we find Mbappe and get him a fourth? Messi now has the space to turn. Uses Neymar on the left. Back for Nuno Mendes. Neymar once more. It's a fourth for Kylian Mbappe. And, well, now it's just about how many can we get. Not about will we go through. Sensational performance. Maurice's ball is headed out by Mendes. Donnarumma, all the time in the world to drop it and lay it to Ramos. And we can build from the back again. Look at it's lovely passing play. Nice are just chasing shadows. Chasing shadows. As Di Maria finds Neymar. Isn't back. Corner for Nice. Delort heads over. Oh, nice. Welcome in, James, by the way. Latomba with the throw. Now Delort, who missed a big chance at 0-0, which could have really changed this game and been a completely different one. As Kluivert's broken in behind here, and again it's straight at Donnarumma. They've not hit the ball past him once. It's like a magnet to the ball he's been today. We'll bring Ander Herrera on for Paredes, who's on a yellow. Mbappe with 4. You love to see it. We'll bring Bernat for Mendes, who's not had the best of games. $15 to go. It's still 4. No highlights since that chance. Mbappe, 4 goals and still doesn't have a 10 rating. But here it is. Oh, Guerreri's down. Now they're down to 10 men again. The last time they had a man injured off the pitch, we punished them for it. Can we do it again? Bernat, one of the subs that has come on to another in Herrera, who finds Di Maria lovely. Wijnaldum, I mean, okay, he's appeared out of nowhere. My God, it was Guerreri just appeared out of nowhere, but Di Maria's in behind. Is he going to go for goal himself? He is, and it is 5. It is an absolute battering of Nice here by Paris Saint-Germain. It is what you love to see. It's lovely work. It's a little dink ball over the top from Neymar. I thought he's going to pull it back here, but Benitez shows him too much at the near post. And Di Maria can drill it past him for number 5. The highlights don't stop here. It's Neymar. It's Di Maria. He's gone again. He's at the bar. What a goal that would have been. That would have been the goal of the game. And there's already been a fair few that are quality. But that will be that. It is Paris Saint-Germain 5, Nice 0. After a close first half, we came out of the blocks in the second half. 3 and 4 minutes from Kylian Mbappe took the game away from Nice. And Di Maria slotted in a 5th with 4 minutes to go to see us through to the 11th round of the French Cup. We will be back for the first leg of the Champions League against Bayern Munich. Don't go anywhere. Right, perfect. Your Twitter ban has ended. Pog, hello Ben with the wide peepo happy. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let's make sure we've got that video ready. There we go. Nice 10th round cup. Move that into what we need for episode 4. I still haven't recorded anything other than the stream game so far. I need to find some time to do that. But welcome back to the world of Twitter, James. We can change scenes now. Well done, lads. That was a great win. Sensational. What's gonna be the first tweet now you're back on Twitter, James? Now you're back on the old Twitter sphere. Scaloni, who's he looking at? Oh, Argentina players. I mean, if he's looking at Benitez after he's let 5 in, something's a little bit wrong. Is any other big sides get knocked out? Did any other sides? I mean, Strasbourg have won 8-1. They had a nice draw. Nice obviously went. Marseille have gone through. Rennes out, which is quite nice. There might be a few more games still to play. But that was a nice win. Nice win. I'm scared it has to be PG and don't want to get banned again. Yeah, I can understand that one. I can understand that one. Afternoon, Sean. First day of holiday. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. You just missed an Mbappe masterclass against Nice. Just missed an Mbappe masterclass. Now we've got Leon. We're going to the Bayern game. We've got a fair few games to chill with off stream, so off recording. So I hope you're doing well. League One playoff today. I do hope Wickham win. I do hope Wickham win. Sorry, Con. Getafe have won 3-0 at Barcelona in this. They were 2-0 up. They were 3-0 up in 20 minutes, and then they're playing a 4-2-3-1. PK. They're playing Eric Garcia at right back. That's where they've gone wrong. My guy dropped a 5.6. A 5.6. And they're playing a 4-3. Yeah, they're playing the 4-3-3. They're playing Frankie de Jong as the holding midfielder and Busquets as a centre mid. AI Barcelona are not sensible. Can't we trigger the extension? Yeah, we can. I think he can still leave though if he wants to. Reject that bid. We're rejecting everything because we're doing it with the save is doing it with the thing. Yep, that's fallen through. Ask Marquinhos to resolve. Paredes happy to stay. Put a £5 acca on Sunderland and 10 wins tomorrow at 2.5k return. I hope it goes to pens. Tyler, have you not had enough of pens recently? Mbappe has snubbed Man United. You love to see it. He didn't in my Chernovo save, and I was absolutely horrified. I've fallen through for you, Wayne, you smoother. You smooth talker, you. You absolute smoothie. But same. Definitely same. Because Pens then draft, yeah. We've got a League 2 side in the next round. You love to see it. I wanted to draw all teams. The fact that there's like what looks like two like third tier sides and a bunch of second tier sides in this cup still is mental. And we get a League 2 side at home. So we probably won't do that one on cam. That will be yeah, because we're going back for the Bayern game. We're not doing the 11th round. It's a League 2. It's a League the side. We did the first round of the cup and we've done the Nice one. I have a hair right by my mouth. That was annoying. Nope. Reject and reject. Yep. Mike went mad. I also agree. How that makes sense? That doesn't make sense to me. Like that a player has.
You beautiful bastard.
One third of the way to a Twitch baby. You choose the name has to be a funny one though.
I will think of a funny name for our Twitch baby when it comes, Sean. But thank you for the resub at 3 months. Enjoy the brand new sub badge that you've got there. And enjoy the emotes again. Thank you for resubscribing at tier 1, you big beautiful bastard, you. And they want me to play Tilo Kera. I don't think I will. Flubber. Sub-hype indeed, James. Sub-hype indeed. My God, the amount of loan offers that are coming in. And I am just telling them no. But why flubber, Ben? What What's with the flubber? It's been agreed, that one. Cool. He was never gonna make the team anyway. Ginger lives do matter, Sean. That is correct. Like, what is it with these loan offers? No, absolutely not. Leon next. Oh, it's because Hakimi. Wait, it's Hakimi. Oh, it's AFCON. Of course it is. Xavi Simmons then. Funny. Fair enough. Yeah. Can't disagree with that. Colin Dagba is coming onto the bench then. What's our schedule looking like? Do we have? No, we just play every Saturday, so we can kind of go full strength. The fact we have 25 goal Mauro Icardi just sitting on the bench. He's performed that well in this save. He's wanted by Chelsea, Liverpool, and City in the January window. That's mad. And yet he doesn't start because, you know, this team is just that good that 25 goal a season, Mauro Icardi's not good enough for the starting lineup. But when you have this team, why would you want to play Mauro Icardi? I mean, an early goal here would be nice to set us off. Emerson. I mean, an early Leon goal was not what we would need. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, if we lose this game, it's not the end of the world because of the gap in the gap at the top that we had in the league. Like, but Sean's redeemed first. We're nearly an hour into stream. Nuno Mendes, Neymar, Messi, Verratti, Neymar, Gini Wijnaldum, Mbappe, Nuno Mendes. Can we find the way through? And the equaliser, really, because, you know, I mean, Mbappe's hit the bar, so not with that one. Finally got 20 minutes to sit down with a coffee. You being worked, are you, James?
Shalom!
You're all
Shalom!
tracking. Indeed, they are. K-Oxide, thank you for the follow. I think it's K-Oxide, as Mbappe should score. But thank you for the follow. Jim has said, Shalom, I will say hello. Welcome in. Hope your Saturday is great. Let us know how you're doing in the chat. If you've got an FM save on the go, let us know what that is and who you support as well. If you want to. It's not obliged. KDB won Player of the Year. I just did the wrong shout. I'm an idiot. How? Like, I can understand he's been great recently, but he's not been Player of the Season. Mo Salah is absolutely robbed. How was Foden and De Bruyne won the two awards? Like, he's been good, but I wouldn't say he's been the Player of the Season. Like, I think Salah's been better than him this year. I would have given it to Maguire. Same, Sean. Same. But, like, if you look at, like, now we're at halftime. I'm going to get this list up. Player of the Year, Premier League. Nominees. So it was... That's young player. That's Player of the Month. Who was it for Player of the Year? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Like, in that list, You have what? Trent, Bowen, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Saka, Salah, Son, and Ward-Prowse. I'd say Salah.
Shalom, shalom.
Yeah, because it's more recent. That is the case. Swoosh Naldo. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Jim has said shalom. I will say hello. Welcome in. Welcome all in. Like, I'd argue Salah and Son have had better seasons than De Bruyne, though. Like, and would probably be more deserving of the award than De Bruyne is. He's right now the informed player, but I'd give him player of the month, but not player of the season. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Son wasn't nominated, right? I think he is, yeah. No, I'm on Sky, like, from Sky Sports website last week, where it says it's given the list, it has Son in there. He was part of the shortlist. And then you had two players in there, in Saka and Trent, that were also in for player of the young player of the season, that then didn't actually win and then the player that wasn't nominated in the actual player of the year awards won it. Again, makes no sense, and both of them have come from City. Like, when yes, City are going to probably win the league, but like, I mean, come on. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely zero sense, those two awards, to me. We have not played well in this game. That is off the line. My goodness gracious me. But, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I wouldn't have given Gallagher Young Player of the Season. I think he's had a really good season. But I wouldn't have said he was Young Player of the Season. I would have given Young Player of the Season probably to Bukayo Saka. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a gift for Icardi. That's an absolute gift. The nominations make no sense. Yeah. I don't understand what criteria goes into the awards to put them in for that. I mean, I'm glad we got that mistake. We have massively outplayed them here. We have been FM'd again here. Like, look at that. Look at that. How have we drawn this game 1-1? To, like, breakout player. I think just you could make breakout player a separate award. That way, that's not an issue either. Did Monaco lose? Where are Monaco? Looks like they didn't play. Oh, no, they drew 1-1 to Nantes. 16 unbeaten in the league. 16 unbeaten. I'll always support the players that don't play for the so-called big teams in the league, IMO, but that's just me. Yeah, like, and I can agree with that as well. But there's always going to be that, because there's always going to be that big team bias. So there's always going to be that big team bias that comes from everybody, just because, oh my god, they must be a better player because they play for a bigger club. No, it's not always the case. But I think in terms of seasons that players have had and how much they've influenced their team's, like, league position, in Young Player of the Season, it's definitely Bukayo Saka that's had more of an effect on his team's league position than anybody else. And look at this little cutie. Yes, it's a young Phil Foden. It still doesn't mean that he deserved to win Young Player of the Year. It still doesn't mean he deserved to win Young Player of the Year. I remember when in the beta you couldn't reject transfers in here, you had to go to the inbox message. He wants a new contract. Sure, do you know what? It just said he didn't want to have one, but now he does. Important player. Remove. Remove. That's where you're playing anyway. So we'll give you that one. And we'll just give you everything you want, because we're not going to be here longer than a season. I want to keep you happy. I'm saying he looks like a baby. Nah, Man United. There's the Real Madrid contract. There's the Real Madrid contract. That's what we was waiting for. Seeing that, where do people think Mbappe will end up? Because he's obviously got 2 contracts. Basically, I think he's agreed to I think he's agreed in principle a contract with both. From what's been said and stated, that he's got a contract that he could sign at PSG, that he'd be happy to sign at PSG and at Real Madrid. In real life, Wayne, in real life, real PSG. I think he goes Madrid. I mean, it's the better choice in my opinion. But then again, like, what do I know? What do I know? Yeah. I don't think he will ever have that legendary status at PSG. Oh no, Real. Okay, I made up a club. Okay, look, it's literally because I asked in real life. Like I said in real life, literally just as you put that, so got confused. I don't think he'd sign a long-term deal. If he's not gonna sign a long-term deal at PSG, there's no point in staying. In my opinion, there's no point in staying if there. He, to me, needs to sign like a 3 to 4 year deal and just go, right, this is where I want to play my football. Because should have pointed it out, yeah. Yeah, okay. But I don't think PSG will win a Champions League whilst Pochettino's in charge. As Di Maria scores and puts us 1-0 up, he is on as well. We're playing Brest. Immature people will find that funny. I don't think they will either. But I don't think Poch stays. I think if Mbappe signs the contract, Poch goes and Conte comes in. So yeah. I mean, because the amount of games they've bottled this season that they shouldn't have or have let teams back into, like, I think they get Zidane. Yeah, that makes sense, James. They're a group of individuals rather than an individual group. As Ramos puts us 2-0 up. They're playing like a team here. But this is FM. It's going to be easy. The big test will see if we can knock out Bayern. If we can knock out Bayern, I think we can win the Champions League on this save. Although when I played PSG in the beta, I was playing a completely different tactic to this. I need to see something as well. As Mbappe's in. Did I don't think I made a separate save file for the start of this episode. I can't see until the end of the game, which is mud. I could be wrong, but I don't think I did. Which might mud things. I might have to... Do you know what? Gonna leave it. No, and then I berated them as well. Oh my god, I've just mudded this. That shout and everything like that. They're gonna score from this highlight, I can feel it. But yeah. And if I haven't made a separate save file, I'm in the mud slightly. I am in the mud slightly. Mbappe's in. I don't know how he scored from there, but he has. They only have an under 20. Yeah, because they have no youth academy, Ben. So you will get no youth intakes in that save. I must say I'm more of a bum guy than a breast guy. Same. Same. Which is why I'm happy I'm winning. If we can win, like, I'd have loved to have won the league unbeaten. Mbappe can't score. That one FM in game just annoyed the living hell out of me. I mean, absolutely battering them. Bless them. And Monaco losing. They're losing at home to Clermont. Nice are now our closest challengers in the league. And we absolutely battered them as well. I haven't made any subs in this game. Di Maria off for Draxler. Wijnaldum off for Paredes. Herrera on for Ferrati. We'll replace the full midfield. We'll bring Colin Dagba on at right fullback as well. Because why the heck not? And our final change. We'll change both the fullbacks. Why not? Can we get a fourth? Ramos. I mean, I'd probably rather you been in the box, Sergio, than being the one looking to whip the cross in and then not cross it at all. But, you know. No. Because you have to ask for it as a club vision thing, and Brentford don't. Brentford won't. It's like the hard-coded that Brentford will never have a youth academy. I mean, Sergio Ramos with an absolute screamer. But yeah, you can never get a youth academy at Brentford. Like, if you... like, Brentford's a great save if you want to just do a Wonder Kid site, like a Wonder Kid academy farm. Because of the fact that you have to buy players and bring them in and play them in the under-23s, etc. Did I make a new save file? I did make a start of EP4 save. Let's go. I'm a genius. 17 without defeat. Just look at that. If anyone would think PSG's easy. Like, that draw against Lyon was our first draw since... That's mad. We won. We didn't drop a point or anything or for over 2 months. Would love to, yeah, with how they should build around him, how they, like, how like, and actually make a team, like, because I'm not being funny, but if I'm doing a PSG save, I'm not keeping Messi. I'd have Messi until his contract expires in 2023, and then I wouldn't be keeping him around. Like, I'd keep Di Maria. I'd potentially also let Neymar. Like, the thing is with this PSG team, is actually if you get them to play as a cohesive unit, they could win the Champions League with this squad and be winning the Champions League or get into the latter stages of the Champions League on a very consistent basis. But they just absolutely shit the bed against Real Madrid. Yeah, and I agree with that as well. Di Maria I'd keep around though, because I still think Di Maria would do you a job. Herrera's out for the season, probably. But I wouldn't. What I'd love to do is kind of what I'm doing with Chertonova, but like a youth intake only save with PSG. That is a mental contract from. That's a really that. What's he currently on at PSG? He's taken a wage cut to go to Real Madrid as well. In this, the midfield would need drastic surgery. Yeah, yeah, maybe like under 18 signings only, and make it like a wonder kid farm, and try and see if you can like actually do it with that. Let Mbappe go. Keep Mbappe, like if you keep an Mbappe, because of that, you could edit Wayne. You could do that in the editor though, where you don't have you could do that in the editor where you change that contract situation and do what you wanted. The fact that that's apparently the most clean sheets by a goalkeeper is only 13 and we're on 11 already in the league. Yeah, and I would do something similar as well, where I would effectively look to monopolize the entire league. And if I can poach good players from their academy, then I like not that maybe their academy, but let them kind of you've developed them, spend a shit ton of money on their player, and then kind of go back to it. Yeah. Yeah. They lose their money and then all like I wouldn't say they lose their money. I'd say they get hit with like a 5-year transfer embargo. So kind of what James did where he said he gave them a 100-year embargo. I'd kind of give them say like a 5 to 10-year embargo and then go like right now you have to rebuild and the save doesn't effectively start until that. So the only players you can sign are your own youth academy players for the first 5 years and have to develop your actual academy. Because that would be quite fun. Like, and then that way you could just completely throw about where you kind of like, you then would have to look at the team and go, right, what players do I want to keep and carry on? And then, like, and give a longer term contract to? And what players can I kind of go, right, they'll be good for the first couple of seasons whilst I'm here, get winning titles, and bleed the young players in. Because if you can bleed the young players in as well, then you're loving life, really. Like if you can bleed in like a few wonder kids and stuff like that, from the Paris Youth Academy, then you're kind of good because there are a fair few good players. Like Xavi Simons is like could have the potential to be an absolute really good baller for them. Like as one of them, for example, and you could look to bleed him in a lot through the season. But like players like Draxler for me on like only on 59k a week, but like he would be somebody I would probably let go if I was rebuilding PSG. Paredes potentially on 150 grand a week would possibly be somebody I'd let go. Like, and look to then bleed like the youth players into it from there. Testing out the mute badge. What mute badge? Oh, you have to manually put it in. Oh, okay. I did not know that that was a thing. Because I know they've added an artist badge for the for emotes and stuff. But I need to look into how to do that as well. So like if you've had like emotes made for you by people, you can then put that like they can have that own badge in chat. As Mbappe's put us 1-0 up inside 20 minutes. Let's get our revenge against Reim. And this one. Watching about video, yeah. Is that on like chat thing? So if I put hello in chat, is that on your chat identity? I'm guessing I can't do it on my own chat. Oh, it's because I'm in mod view on my thing. So but I'm guessing it's on that. Let me do this then. As they've got a highlight after we've scored as well. Edit chat identity. Yeah, okay, cool. There's Draxler. Oh. I just was watching that back off of my own playback that I have on my PC and just seen Draxler hit the bar. Not for you, no. Oh, Messi, that is sensational. Messi, that is sensational. You absolute machine. It's an absolutely lovely free kick from Lionel Messi. You just cows. It's just so good. If there's a player that if in world football I had to choose, well, if I had to choose between Messi or Ronaldo for a free kick late in a game to win me a World Cup final, I'm choosing Messi. If I want a penalty, I'm choosing Ronaldo. I think that's the way. Di Maria should score, does score. Oh, absolutely battering them. How did we lose to them 2-0 away from home? How did we lose 2-0 to these boys? This one isn't going in. Messi. They don't. For those of you that watch the Super Club Soccer on Mike's stream and know who Mr. Palick is when he plays in goal, that his goalkeeper's name is the goalkeeper for Reim, and in the first game he performed like Palick in goal on Super Club Soccer. He was just insane. In this one, he's had an absolute nightmare. He's on a 7.2 still. His defense has let him down. His defense has let him down. But I like the coolness of the fact that they've done that. Watching without audio, watching without video badges, so streamers can see as well. As Di Maria grabs himself another one. Is that his hat trick? No, it's his brace. It's his brace. The 100th league goal of his career. It's 4-0. It's not even half time. You love to see it. It's a great touch and a great finish as well. Di Maria on fire. 2 goals and an assist in this one. It's not even half time yet. Not even half time yet. Neymar going off injured again is a little bit annoying. But what can you do about it? I was tempted to bring Icardi on for Mbappe, And speaking of Mbappe, not for Neymar, bring Icardi on and put Mbappe to the left. But we gave Draxler a runabout, and he's got himself a 7.1, no goals or assists. But we might take Messi off and move Draxler inside and still bring Mauro Icardi on for half an hour. Because, yeah, we'll do that now, even though the highlight's going. Mr. 25 goal Mauro Icardi, who's not played in the last few. Can grab himself. He came off the bench last time and grabbed himself a brace. Hasn't played since. It's a great tackle. Messi. Kylian. Out to Di Maria for his hat-trick. Out to Di Maria for his hat-trick. Oh, it's a pen, ref. Oh, it's a pen. Absolute filth. Is there going to be a card? Possibly. But it's Di Maria for the hat-trick. Gets the hat-trick. 18th of the season for Di Maria. It's Paris Saint-Germain 5, Reims 0. It's an absolute battering. We love it. We love it. I mean, I can see the appeal of big clubs and people playing as big clubs on FM, because this is actually like enjoyable, as is the Chernovo save. Just enjoying playing with having some of the best players in the world at your disposal, and then Julian Draxler, who can't score from 4 yards. But like, I can see the appeal, having all that money to spend, but I like to build towards that. There's Nuno Mendes. I mean, I think that's more of a cross than a shot. The highlights just keep coming, though. That's lovely football. Oh, he's off. Get him off. If it can't go any... Haven't done a big team for years. I normally do a big team in the beta. Because I want to get adapted and used to the new game. And so, like, I'd rather sort of know that game. And so then I go for a bigger team, so I can then kind of not know what I need to look at, and I can understand the match engine a little bit more. But that's the only reason. We'll rest Nuno Mendes as well. So, like, last year in the beta, I did Chelsea. And I did a Glory Hunter last year as well. Like, so... Like, I do like a... But even then, that was more sort of... I had to... The only real team I had to not rebuild was Inter, the team I started with. Like, I then went to Monaco, so I had to build them to beat PSG. And I went to Chelsea, who would finish like 10th... Who were like 10th place when I joined them. And then, like, Leverkusen, when you have Bayern and Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Like... So... Like... I mean, it's another 5-0 win. We're now 11 points clear because Nice slipped up. The title's coming home. I think we can safely already say that the title is coming home. How long is Neymar out for? 2 to 4 months. That could be Neymar out for the season. Which makes this now a little bit more interesting. I mean, we're going to be playing Mauro Icardi a lot more. Maybe he can get to 40 goals this season. When is the buying game? We've got the cup and then 2 more. We've got the cup and then 2 more. We'll heavily rest and rotate for the cup. Adressage and Diallo expecting to be loaned out. Okay, cool. No worries. I'm not loaning them out because I want them in my team. What are we reckoning then, chat? What's the scoreline going to be against Grenoble here? Mine's gone blank. I know what I'm doing for the beta already. Who goes down tomorrow and who wins the league? Leeds go down, City win the league. I mean, that is just such an easy draw. That is just such an easy draw. It's another home tie against another lower league side. It's like they want us to win the cup as well. It's effectively, can I not bottle the Champions League now at this point in the save? And if I don't bottle the Champions League with it, what a start to the series, like to this kind of mini series. Lille in 18th still. Oh my god. My days, this title defense has gone to absolute shambles. Why are 4 players on why are there so many players on international duty when there's a cup game? Like Hakimi, I can understand because he's there, but why are the Argentine and that? Like, why are the South Americans on international duty now? Mbappe's there. Icardi's not on international duty, which is nice. Diallo can come in there. Dina and Bimbe's going to start on the right. Dagba will come onto the bench. You're a flying left winger, aren't you? No, you're an inverted winger. Cool, you can come on then here. We'll bring Danilo Pereira up alongside Idrissa Gueye as well. No, we'll actually bring Xavi Simons and Mishu in. We'll get some of the youngsters. We'll bring Idrissa Gueye for Navas though. We'll bring Frasanga actually instead of this guy, because then we can have a striker on the bench as well. There we go. That will do. It's gonna be a strong back four. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna play Kimpembe and Kara. I'm gonna play Dagba and give Ramos a rest. We'll play Bernat as well. There we go. We'll play Wijnaldum and Verratti. That's fine. But yeah, City win the league. I think. I think City win the league, but then I also had this funny feeling that City are gonna lose to Villa, and Gerrard's gonna help Liverpool win the league, by making City lose it, and it's gonna be redemption for him after 2014. And Slippy G is gonna be no more. But it's definitely Leeds, and they go down on goal difference because neither of the two teams win. I mean, Mario Icardi scored in less than 15 seconds. This is going to be a fun game. Well, we was talking about Mbappe. Fabrizio Romano tweeted 4 minutes ago, Mbappe will stay at PSG. He's not joining Real Madrid this summer. The final decision has been made and communicated to Perez. So Mbappe is staying at PSG this summer. I didn't think he'd do that. I'm surprised. I think that's also the wrong move. Dina and Bimbe hits the post from that. That was a good effort. The fact that this is nearly 2 minutes in and we've already had... this is only a minute and a half in and we've had 3 highlights. And that should be 2-0. Mbappe is staying, yes. Mbappe is staying. Which is mental. That's absolutely mental. But, you know, it is what it is. Mbappe! He's offside. How close was this? I mean, yeah, he is off. He is off. What was the... I can't even remember what the 9th round tie scoreline was, but... it's probably not going to be as big. I mean, Icardi... the thing that Nestor's made a mistake now, which has led to a big chance again. Yeah, because they didn't go in for Haaland, I thought that was a done deal. I mean... like, I would have been making... I would have been giving him every opportunity to go there and do well, Mbappe. But the fact is that Real Madrid have done well this season without Eden Hazard really being a factor. And excuse me. Like, I think he still has a big point to prove out there as well. So, and he is a part of Ancelotti's plans for next season. So, it'll be interesting to see how he does as Mbappe makes it 2-0. But it's probably I'd say it's I wouldn't say it's the right decision, but I wouldn't say it's the wrong decision either. For Mbappe to stay at PSG. I think this is going in from Verratti. There's been such a long build up. Oh, he's at the post. But it's not what I would have done in his position. I feel like Real Madrid are more likely to win a Champions League, in excluding this season and them getting to the final, are more likely to get to a Champions League final and win it just because it's Real Madrid than it is PSG. And I think the Real Madrid team is more of a unit and knows what they're doing. They have that know-how of, right, this is a Champions League game. It doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter what the other team do, realistically. We can turn up for 10 and 15 minutes and we can blow teams away because we're Real Madrid at home. Yeah. To be quite honest, I don't know if they go for anybody in that regard. I think they go more now. I think they went for Mbappe this summer because it was the fact that Mbappe was an opportunity, like, there was a potential. They've scored. But I think it was more of a potential that he could go to Real Madrid this summer without ludicrous money, or last summer, because of the fact that it was, like, last summer was ludicrous money that they turned down. But, like, it's more of a case of this summer, definitely, he's on the table. I think they might actually go and invest in their defense a little bit more, or look to invest in their midfield, because if you think about their midfield, their starting midfield 3 this season has been the same for years and is getting on. And if you think Ancelotti in Europe has pretty much had to take off 2 of them in most games. So I think he could invest in the midfield a little bit and the defense. I think they're fine with their keeper. Courtois still a fantastic goalkeeper. I think they're fine sort of in their attacking lineup with like Asensio, Vinicius. You've got Rodrigo. You've got Hazard. If that's the Mbappe deal, he signed that PSG deal to sign himself up for life, and then we'll go to Real Madrid in 3 years. That's probably the communication he's probably given them to them as well. He's gone, right, look, hold fire for a couple of years. If like this is gonna set my family up for the rest of my life. Like, and then I will be there. I will be there to then I'm gonna keep Bernat on. This deal will keep me, like, my family done for there. If £100 million per year post tax is around, like, is around 2 mil a week, I think. And then that's plus any sort of signing on bonuses, any sort of goal bonuses, etc. that he'll have added onto that contract as well. Like, it's a mental deal. It's a mental deal. Mbappe has a hat-trick. But I potentially would have done like I feel like there'd have been a lot of potential life after Mbappe saves with PSG next FM. That would have been quite a good one to do. And now that's gone out the window. That's definitely gone out the window. But imagine being on £2 million a week after tax. Like, I genuinely don't know what you could spend £2 million on each week. Like, I feel like I'd be lost as to what I would spend £2 million a week on. Obviously, creating a new PSG with no Mbappe, that full rebuild. That full rebuild would have been such a fun one to have done. The amount of times Danilo Pereira has come to talk to me and then has just had it dropped by Marquinhos. Crypto, yeah. Arminia Bielfield, goodbye. Porto loan offer for Kera, absolutely not. Biello's out for 1 to 3 days, don't care. Mbappe called Real Madrid president this afternoon as he wanted to tell him directly his decision. Sign a new deal at PSG. It's now 100% done. It's now done and confirmed, according to Mr. Fabrizio. Goodbye. I'm sorry, Kazawa. Marquinhos, you know what to do, good sir. He's unable to resolve it. The team comes first. You might be needed, Kazawa. You might be needed. Probably not, but you might be. You're part of the current PSG setup, so I can't let you go. Do you not know the save rules? Jesus Christ. We have Lille and then Cayenne. I mean, the cup comes really thick and fast for a while. But we'll probably do the semi-final, depending if it's not... When's the semi-final? If we make it through to the semi-final. The 9th of Feb. No, that's the quarterfinal. Oh, that's the draw date. The 2nd of March. Which is after the Bayern first leg. It could be a bumper episode, this one. Unless I do the first game. Unless I do the first Bayern leg. No, because I don't really want to do that. It depends on who we get in the cup. It depends who we get in the cup. As to whether I do the semi-final or not. Because I was wanting to do the Nice game and then the 2 Bayern games in this one. But the fact that the semi-final slits in between the 2 of them. My God. Deadline day. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. How many more? How many more? Another 2. Goodbye. Another 2. Goodbye. Jesus Christ. I didn't take part in deadline day. I might as well have, because the amount of loan bids I've had and transfer bids I'm just throwing back at people's faces. Oh my God. Go away. There we go. Right. Champions League squad. Is there anybody missing that I would want? Dagba, possibly. Just to have him on the bench whilst Hakimi's on international duty. If he is still on international duty. So you got the centre backs. Ramos. Where's Marquinhos? There he is. Apparently Marquinhos' best role is a DM, not a centre back. FMB not making any sense. Hakimi's apparently, yeah. Wijnaldum, Paredes, yeah. Verratti. We wanted Herrera. We wanted Di Maria. I think that's everybody that is in the current PSG Champions League squad. I don't think there's anybody I've missed. I think other than maybe Danilo Pereira. But then I can't do that because he's not got the homegrown quota, so. And then obviously just confirm that selection. Jesus Christ, Pereira. Marquinhos as an anchor is a cheat, is it? Okay, I never knew that. Let's see if people get annoyed at me. Come on. Am I going to get called into a meeting? I haven't really been called into a meeting for not letting players go this FM. But that's because they had to be let go because of release fees. Which sucks huge, massive donkey dick. Right. Neymar's obviously out, so Icardi comes in, goes up top. I could never get annoyed at you. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. You massive cutie. Neymar's out, Xavi Simons, and nice to meet you. We're gonna rest for the Cayenne game. So I don't need to worry about that. The one thing I've thought though is if I do get FM'd in the cup and I don't record it before the Bayern Munich game, that would be funny as fuck. Because that would then be save done, and I'd have to come back and go, well, that would be funny. Is if I lost to a second tier side at home in the cup, because I've rotated for it. Big save, Donnarumma. You love to see it. I mean, they've had the opening 2 highlights in this opening 20 minutes, and I don't like it. Especially when we've been... Is that Artur Masuaku now at Lille? It is as well. I'm not certain how I feel about that. And that's off the line as well. Short episode today. Episode 4 is a short one. We were gonna play Bayern Munich, but now there's no need to because we lost. Di Maria, I mean, that's his right foot, so I'll be back for the Bayern Munich game. Well, here's a turn up for the books. I won't be back for the Bayern Munich game. But if I don't fail, I'm gonna sim to the end of the season anyway, like holiday to the end of the season. Just to then do like an end of season roundup of where things would finish. As Messi puts us 1-0 up with a wonderful finish. And Lille are going down. Well, they're not. They're in the play. Oh, no, now they're bottom of the league. Lille are bottom of the league. They were champions last season. They are now bottom. It's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just have to say it's absolutely brilliant. Without conviction. 2-0 at half time. Battered them. Battered them. That I think that would probably, if I did lose to Cayenne in the quarterfinal, I'd probably lose my absolute mind. Lose my absolute mind. Hello, Palik. How are you? I was speaking about you earlier because we played Reign with and played Rakovic and said in the first game we played against them in the season, it was like you in Go in Super Club Soccer, just couldn't get through. It was a brick wall. I've not made a single change. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good, mate. Wijnaldum can come off for nice to meet you. Mendes can come off for Bernat. We'll rest Messi for Xavi Simons. Draxler for Mbappe. And Dagba can come on for Kera. Confirm the changes. Yeah, I make the name because of him. Yeah, I know. I like all of your players have got their all of your players' names are real ones as well, because you have Mitrovic up front and you just dominate with him. Absolutely dominate with him. Lille are bottom. Yep. Wow. Clermont, I'm happy Clermont have done that because we're now 13 clear of Nice in second. The league is done. I think I can safely say the league is done. With 15 games to go? I'm 13 clear with 15. If I bottle the league from here, it was 9-0 in the French Cup. Yeah, some from Partizan, some from players you like. You're a Partizan fan then? Because that would then make a little bit more sense. The Red Star Partizan Derby is one of the most interesting fan some of the photos of the stadium, just genuinely. We've got Lyon or Brest. We should beat both of them. We should beat both of them. But it is cup quarter final time. He led Partizan versus New. Okay, you are, yeah. Nice. Icardi in again. Are we gonna play a full strength side against Cayenne in this? Yeah, I am. I just wanna win the cup game. I just wanna win the cup game. I don't want the embarrassment of losing to a second tier side at home in the cup. That's the last thing I need right now. And also, it's the quarterfinals of the cup, so. I think the final's done way before the end of the season out in France as well, if I remember correctly. Because when I had to win it with Monaco, my glory hunter. I mean, Ramos has missed, but Icardi can tap in for his 28th goal of the season, and it's game over already. It is game over already. They won't? Okay. Because didn't Hood do a Red Star save this year? I think he did, yeah. I think he might still be doing it. Messi. What a pass that is to Di Maria. The swerve on that and everything. I mean, Hakimi's nearly scored from the cross. And they haven't had a shot on goal in the opening 20 minutes. They cannot. Yeah, okay. Mbappe's just running through the middle and fires over the bar. When you're with the wrong man, it's time to move your body. This has been a very cagey quarter-final, considering the strength of team I've put out for this. You can't really say they've played well, despite the 6.9s and stuff like that, because especially if we concede here, which we should have, but Marquinhos has dug us out of the hole, we've not been very good. And Brest are winning away at Lyon, so it looks like we'd be getting them in the semi-final, which, again, I would want to do on video, but can't. Because the Champions League takes precedence. I haven't done many a league game in this save either for video so far. A lot of it has been Champions League ones, but they're the bigger games. But I will do a... I've done 2 cup games now, so I can then do the third as the cup final. We'll have a cup final special if we get to both Champions League and cup final, if we get there, and if they're played both post season. Because if they're not both played post season, then it doesn't matter anyway. I can never remember with... It's the one thing I can't remember with foreign cups is when their cup finals are. I mean, Icardi's won that back, and Di Maria has hit the post with one of the most ridiculous volleys I think I'd have ever seen. That was nearly sensational. Messi. I mean, that's a lovely ball again. Wijnaldum into the box. Di Maria, is he going to shoot himself? It's probably the wrong idea to shoot yourself there. I mean, Mbappe's made a brilliant run. What a save that is. And Mendes has fired over. The fact that this is only the first half, and we've nearly had a 2xG. Just come on, boys. Just come on. Where are you? Foot injury and he's staying on. Interesting. Interesting. I give it only name. Okay, okay. I still need to register my team for that. Like the second team for Mike. I need to speak to him today to get that set up because otherwise he's not gonna have a second team on Monday, and he wants to have he wanted to set up 2 teams and has enough to set up 2 teams as well. We're gonna actually be bringing on Julian Draxler. Like everybody's playing well other than the 3 behind Icardi. And I didn't bring Xavi Simons onto the bench, and I have 3 defenders on the bench. Let's not lose Ramos to a red. That would not be sensible. So, with your team that you have in the league, Palik, are you playing it? Are you controlling all of them yourself like you have done before? Because if you are, then rest in peace, everybody else. Or do you have like another team that you play like with mates and stuff? I control 1 full team. Jesus Christ. Rest in peace to everybody else. I don't know why we're bothering to turn up. You're going to win it all. It's done. It's sorted already. Just hand you the trophy now. Can't wait. Yep. I can't wait to lose like 6-0. Icardi finally puts this game beyond doubt. Can't wait to start it. I can't either. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. That's the one thing I've got to... That's the one thing I've got to... Versus Mike, yeah, but I don't know who's going in goal for my team yet. Or whether I'm going to have to create a goalkeeper and go in goal at for it. We drawn Lens. They beat Brest. They came back to beat Brest. Icardi with both the goals. How many is he on this season now? 29 for the... Look at this. He's got 18 goals in 13 starts this season in the league. 7 in 3 in the French Cup. And 4 in 4 in the Champions League. Like, he has scored 38 goals in the league for... No, 37 goals in the league for PSG. 18 of them have come this season. I've got the best out of Mauro Icardi. So that is before the second leg, isn't it? The semi-final, yeah. It is, yeah. Just shoot on goal. Yeah, with Mike, just shoot on goal. Probably with me as well, just shoot if I have to go in goal. Because I've not played in goal once. So I will have absolutely no idea what I am doing. Which will be funny for everybody involved, other than myself. I'm more comfortable knowing I'm a centre half still. That's what I would have been there, but I'll throw the thing to do it right. This is Rennes in the league. Then we have what, Bayern after this? We do. This is the last game we have to play. So we're resting for this one. Colin Dagba's going at right back. Tilo Kehrer and Kimpembe are playing centre half. We are making full rotations where we can. Mishu and Paredes. We will bring Wijnaldum onto the bench. Xavi Simons, yeah, because we'll play Draxler out on the... No, we'll play Draxler at 10. We will keep Mbappe on because we'll play him there. And we will keep Icardi. And we'll have Di Maria. Like, we'll keep the sort of front line sort of similar-ish. Actually, no, we'll rest Di Maria and put Simmons there and Draxler on the right. And we can actually put... No, we can put Dina and Bimbe in as well instead of Mbappe. Put Draxler out on the left. Hakimi's getting full rest. Yeah, Mbappe will stay on the bench, though, for Angel. Simmons and Bimbe. Yep. Right, let's go. Final game before we go back to recording for the first leg of the Champions League. I can only play chess or League of Legends. I mean, I definitely wouldn't say why not onto either of them. I played like League twice and just couldn't get it, so it's not a game. It's a game I don't mind if I'm sitting and chilling with people and somebody else is playing it. I don't mind watching it, but like, it's a game I can't understand at all and how it works, and it just looks really confusing to me. It looks really confusing to me. But Dina and Bimbe, oh, it's his 8th of the season. It's a rotated team and it doesn't even matter. It's still too good for Ren. It's Mishu to Dina and Bimbe, and he's drilled that in from the edge of the box. Lovely, lovely. And Bimbe, this is why PSG are just too good. They have some really good players. Mishu's in. Can he make it too? He should have made it too. Aye, yeah. I love a good game of chess, though. I love a good game of chess. I need to start playing chess online a little bit more than I do, because I'm a little bit rusty at it. But I do love a good game of it. And my tears rolled into the ocean. Right. We've just let him get right through there. It's comfortable for Donnarumma, though. Was he voted goalkeeper of the year at the end of the thing with like the Ballon d'Or, Donnarumma? I didn't get that. I don't get how Edouard Mendy had been absolutely robbed like that. Edouard Mendy should have been goalkeeper of the year in my opinion this year. I mean, and that's why Mendy would have saved that. That's poor from Donnarumma. That is poor. 58. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I've never got that high. I think my highest either I got to was like 800, 900. Like, I've not... But then I haven't played it in so long. We are losing at home to Ren. And that is an absolute screamer from him. But, I mean, Draxler is on a 6.3. He's coming off at halftime. He is coming off at halftime. Right. Mbappe's on. And Messi's on. I wanted to rest for the Bayern game, but looks like I'm going to have to bring the two big dogs off the bench. I didn't want to have to do this, Ren. But you've left me with zero choice. Messi. Dagba's coming up from fullback. There's Icardi. If anybody in this team was going to score a goal like that, I'd have put it on Icardi with his sensational form this season. Are we going to lose at home to Ren? Is this really going to happen? It's a corner. Right, come on, Lionel. On someone's head. We've hit the post. 1-0 Sunderland. God damn it. God damn it. Keeper howler. In all games as well, the one game you wouldn't want to have a howler in as a keeper is the playoff final when you're at that level, and unfortunately that's happened to him. That's gonna suck for him. That was awful, was it? Messi, Icardi, it's lovely football. It's 2-2, the big boys. It's Mauro Icardi's 30th of the season. Stockdale, yeah. Messi into Icardi, and he slots it past Gomes. Let's make some more. Actually, no, we don't, because none of these players are going to be playing against Bayern. Easy win. Palik is seeing the Sunderland support. Mbappe, always turn it around. You bring the big boys on the bench, and it's just easy. It's simple. The game's becomes a whole different ball game when you bring players like Mbappe and Messi off the bench. They thought they could hold on, but they couldn't. And now Rennes have switched to 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress, surely. It's not going to matter, though. It's PSG away. The league is all but done. 13 clear with 14 to go. 20 games unbeaten. Was it the 4th game of the season we lost? It was, yeah. 20 league games unbeaten. Not a single red blotch since August. We're now in February. It's so nice to see. It's so nice to see. Right, ladies and gents, I need to, before we go and do the... Also support Salford, Rovers and United. Okay. Before we continue, I'm going to be going for a smoke break. I need a cigarette. Don't smoke. Don't do that. But I will be back in about 10 minutes, and we will be ready for the Bayern Munich game. Don't go anywhere. This is the perfect time. If you need a drink, or if you want to grab something to eat, go and grab it. Come back, get your feet up, and get ready, because it's Bayern versus Paris Saint-Germain soon. I have my cigarette to give to you. Palik. Oh, wrong scene. You could smoke it 24/7. I'm on there. I don't. I tried all of the e-cig stuff. It wasn't for me. And look at that. If you want your prints, just like that beautiful one back there, full-time prints. Not ad, not sponsored. It's just the best place you get it. Comes framed. You won't find better quality for that price anywhere else for your Football Manager saves. Right, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. No FM, of course there isn't, because my scenes don't like me anymore. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's the big one now. PSG, Bayern Munich. Oh. I'll tell you what, yesterday evening as well, I grabbed myself a chocolate biscuit whilst I was downstairs because I am hungry and I haven't eaten all day like an absolute idiot. Oh. But yesterday, we had a nice little thing in Chuck's Discord where there was a few of us sitting and chilling playing some poker through Discord. And I realised just how bad at the game I actually am. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We had a good laugh, a good talk, good conversation. No, I hope we can do it again at some point. It was lovely. If we can win away at Bayern Munich, this will be huge. It'll be quite good. But right, here we are. It is time, ladies and gents. We'll put this on back to the start because it's only literally just started. We will change scenes. It is time. Let's get into it. Here it is. Bayern Munich, Champions League, last 16. The biggest tie of the round. The biggest tie of the round. It is match day. Whilst we've been away, we have played for a few more games. We have got through, after we got through the 10th round, we had a 1-1 draw against Lyon, which we probably should have won. And then it has been nothing but wins on wins on wins. 4-0 against Brest, 5 against Reims, avenging the 2-0 defeat they gave us earlier in the season. A 4-1 win against a lower league side in the 11th round of the French Cup. A 2-0 win away at Lille, who are in the absolute mud this season in the league. A 2-0 win against Cayenne, and then we came from behind to win against Rennes as well. So we sit comfortably at the top of the table, 13 points clear of Nice with 14 league games left to go, and we are in the semi-final of the French Cup against RC Lyon. But it is the first leg that we are here for now. PSG away at Bayern. We have lost a couple of players to injury in Ander Herrera, but most importantly Neymar, who could be out for the majority of this time. He is definitely out for both legs of the last 16. He will be a big miss, but it's not that bad because we can replace Neymar with Mauro Icardi, who has now hit 30 goals this season, 19 in the league, 7 in the French Cup, 4 in Europe. Can he add another one to the collection of goals he's got this season? He could hit 40 this season, which would be unbelievable if he could do that. But the team is in. It's Donnarumma. It's the same back four as always. The only change is Icardi in for Neymar, and Mbappe has moved on to that left inverted winger role. It is gonna be a tough one. Oh, we need to take Neymar and Herrera out. We will bring Dina Mbimbe onto the bench for Neymar, And we will bring who do we bring in? We'll bring Colin Dagba, because then we have a fullback and we can keep Kara back just in case one of the centre halves get themselves injured. But here we go. Here we go. It's the big one. Bayern Munich at the Allianz. They have a good team as well. Lewandowski, obviously the main danger. Keeping him quiet is going to be a big ask, but I have faith that we can do it and we can pick up a vital win in the last 16. If we win here, it sets us up nicely for the home leg, but right now I would take a draw if it means we could get through. But we have the early highlight here, and it's an early goal as well. It's been put for his own net by Niklas Süle, and it's the perfect start in the Allianz for Paris Saint-Germain. It's a ball in from Messi, and Süle has slid in trying to prevent Di Maria getting there, and in doing so has turned it into his own net, and it's 1-0. What a start. That's a huge goal. Mendes now with a throw. Mbappe has picked it up inside the penalty area. Switches to Hakimi, who nearly lost out to Musiala. Di Maria, it's through. It's Icardi. He slotted it away in inside 15 minutes. Bayern Munich are 2 goals down at home. What a start. It's been awarded by VAR. It's a lovely little slide through ball to Mauro Icardi. Wijnaldum into Di Maria, into Icardi through. He slots it past Neuer, in off the post. And Bayern Munich have got it all to do early on here. Wow. Wowzers. Mbappe back helping his defensive line out. Winning it, Mendes to Verratti and Wijnaldum. Let's not lose it there. He has to Musiala, and it's a wonderful save from Donnarumma to deny Musiala the chance. The corner is there, the highlight's still not done. Gnabry in, Muller's header saved by Donnarumma. How crucial could that miss be come the end of this game? That was the chance for them to get themselves back into it, and Donnarumma plays it long. Upamecano will pick it up and has lost it to Mbappe. He's got the support if he needs it, and he places it over. Oh, that's a huge chance at both ends to really change the tie. But we couldn't finish it at our end, and they couldn't finish it at theirs. And it is half time. It's flown by this first half. Big chances from both sides, but the main key point is at half time. It is Bayern Munich 0, Paris Saint-Germain 2, an own goal and a finish from Icardi, the difference. Can we keep it going in the second? Ramos now with the free kick, plays it short into Verratti, who drops it back to his centre half, and Donnarumma plays long, which gives possession to Bayern, who can build. It's Lewandowski, and it's another sensational save from Donnarumma. He has been key in this game. He's on a 7.9 already. In Bayern are getting into this, but we still have that 2-goal lead. Donnarumma keeping us at 2 goals up, and boy have we needed him in this game. Because Hakimi has just thrown it straight to Sabitzer, and it's Müller, and it's over the bar. And Bayern can't finish their chances. Probably been the better team, Bayern, but we lead 2-0. Right, subs. Mendes has not had a great game. Let's go for a bit of experience in Bernat here. We're not going to make too many switches for now. We're going to just keep it with the one. Verratti forward towards Icardi, but Upamecano can nod it back to his goalkeeper, and Bayern can look to build. He's taken his time. He's rolled it out to Hernandez. Upamecano now for Bayern. Can we make them? Can we force them into an error? Can we make them make a mistake? It's Neuer who's gone long. The header has been knocked down to Coman. It's back. It's Musiala who tried to chip Donnarumma and hasn't been successful in doing so. 10 minutes to go. We are gonna make some more changes. We are gonna take off Lionel Messi and bring Draxler on. I never thought that would ever really be a sentence I would say in my life, that I would be wanting to bring on Julian Draxler. And Paredes is going to come on for Wijnaldum in that midfield as well, just to shore up and give a little bit of energy in those central areas. And then we are going to leave it there with 10 minutes to go. Can we hold on to this 2-0 lead? Di Maria, into the 90th minute we go. Draxler can't find the run of Icardi. Pavard now, Musiala, who's been moved out to this right-hand side and has gifted it to Mbappe, who's found Di Maria. It's deflected in. It's Bayern 0, Paris Saint-Germain 3. And is that tie over already after the first leg? It's a poor error from Musiala. Di Maria is in the clear. Davies can't get back at him. Upamecano tries to block it, but all he does is turn it into his own net. It's 3-0, and that is it. Donnarumma with an 8.7, a clean sheet in the Allianz, and most importantly, 3 goals to take back to Paris. It is the perfect result for this tie. What a statement we have just made here. Is that the chance to lay down a marker of us winning the Champions League and keeping the treble dreams alive? We'll be back for the second leg. Can we hold on to this lead? Wowzers. What a result that was. What a result that is. I'm slightly in shock we've just gone away to Bayern and won 3-0. It could have gone either way. We had more of the ball and we were just clinical. Dortmund winning at Barca's a big one. Man City lost. Wow. Ajax turning up there. Chelsea losing to Madrid 3-0. I mean, Man United drew to Wolfsburg. The way this has gone, the teams that are in there, we really could win the treble. Donnarumma, man of the match. Sensational performance. Like, that is big. That is big. Oh. We can rest for this nonce game. Donnarumma on verge of milestone. He's kept 13 in the league. I'm in shock, chat. I am in shock. Can we do it again? Can we do it? Can we actually do it? The names of managers that have come before that couldn't win PSG the treble. Ramos is suspended, that's fine. Kimpembe can come in for you. Hakimi has picked up a knock. Sakara can start. We'll bring Dagba and we'll give Hakimi the full break. Herrera out for Xavi Simons. Ramos out for Diallo. Neymar's obviously still injured, so Icardi will come in and go up top. And then we will bring Adina and Bimbe into the bench. Players are knackered. Let's maybe start Dina and Bimbe over Di Maria. We'll start Draxler over Messi. We will... Do you know what we will do? We'll play that there and we'll rest Marquinhos as well. Again, Susie again. He's happy with his team. course he would be. Of course he would be. It's Nantes away. Rudy Garcia leads there, man. Is that? I just saw Martin Montoya there. That's a name. That's a blast from the past name. Man that's been at Brighton in his career as well. Now playing in France. I did not actually know that. Can we win the Ligue 1 title? If we don't win the Ligue 1 title now, we seriously need to buck up our ideas a little bit. Because that would be a 13-point gap we've dropped. It's only, what, it's 5 defeats? With the other teams having to win out. Which, whilst mathematically still very much possible, the likelihood of another team winning 14 games in a row is very slim. And they've given this away. Draxler, Mbappe's running through. Mbappe scores. 23 for the season for Mbappe. The unsung hero, really, of this save has been Mauro Icardi, though. I might have to test him out in other, like, things. Because if he's playing this well for me as an AF, like, I'm going to have to definitely maybe see about that. Because if he can keep firing in this consistent basis. I know this is France, but he's done it in Europe as well. And what wasn't an easy group. Draxler's through. He's got to square it, surely. I mean, if Mbappe makes the run, he slots that to Mbappe for a tap-in. But he didn't, because he's a wally. He's an absolute wally. Mbappe heads, and it's saved by Lafont. I remember when Lafont was, like, touted to be the next big thing for French keepers. I don't know if he still is now, but that's a great header from Koulibaly. But yeah, Lafont was like, because he had that like Future Stars card and stuff on FIFA. Was then now at like 23, he's not actually that bad of a keeper if you look at it from his like attributes. But I would have thought at 23 he would have been a little bit more like we're playing at a higher level than like Nantes at this stage in his career. But at 23 there's still time, because goalkeepers obviously develop a lot later. So there's still that chance. What a ball that is from Verratti. Dina and Bimbe did not have to do much. That is purely Verratti's cross. That is sensational. Because he receives this here from Nuno Mendes. It's a difficult ball to take down. And he just, with no backlift, just finds that cross and just puts it in. Hello, big man on campus. How are you doing? We was talking, I was speaking about the poker night we had yesterday. A little bit as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. We'll have to do that again at some point soon. Because that was a lot of fun. But I hope you're doing well. Hope your Saturday started off well. Mbappe, Dina and Bimbe for a second of the game. Oh, it's over the bar. You just... I know you're a Bayern Munich fan, Chuck, so you're probably not going to like this, but you just missed probably one of the best games of this save for us. Let's bring Messi on for Icardi, move Mbappe there and Draxler out to the left. We may or may not have done a really good thing against Bayern. Messi has found Dina and Bimbe. He's got to square this. He's got to square this. He has to Mbappe. It's 3-1. And we are running riot. We are running riot. Well, we're not running riot, but like we are in the league. Nice are 13 points behind us. This has been a good season for Nice as well. They've given it away. Draxler. Now Mendes. Let's get a fourth, guys. Come on. We've not made another. I've not made a sub again in this game. Oh, no, I just did. I brought Messi on. Right, we'll bring Di Maria on for Dina and Bimbe. He's only got the one. Mbappe's on for a hat-trick. Wijnaldum can come off for Xavi Simons. And Dagba is knackered. So what we'll do is we'll bring Marquinhos on and move Kera to fullback. And that will happen no matter what happens in this highlight, because we should win this game. If Verratti don't lose the ball there. Dina and Bimbe. If Dina and Bimbe now gets himself a second, I'm going to have to not take him off. Draxler. Mendes. Messi. Verratti. Dagba. I mean, Dagba scored. Right. Cancel the changes. Dagba can stay on and finish the game. Wijnaldum will still come off for Xavi Simons. Dina and Bimbe will still come off. But after that goal, you can't sub him off. Mendes has not had the best game. We'll bring Bernat on instead. And Verratti's knackered, so we'll bring Paredes on instead. We'll make those changes instead. The swagger and confidence of potential champions here. There's no potential about it now. It's signed, it's sealed, it's delivered. It's what it is. Ronaldo will miss United's final day trip to Palace with a hip injury. Moses Simon has scored. Moses Simon has scored. Lille in the mud. Missing a penalty to potentially climb themselves out of the bottom three. Another big win. Another good win. No clean sheet for Donnarumma, though. He can't get there. Nantes poor run of form. It's not the best form. Verratti on fire. 13 clear. Lille are out of the bottom two, though. They're into the relegation playoff bit on goal difference. How they've had that bad of a season in this save is mental. 5 straight wins in the league. 2 assists for Verratti. Dagba finds a way. He found a way to smash it into the top bins. You love to see it. Now it's Saint Etienne. But yeah, Chuck. We did a football against Bayern. We very much did a football. Wow, yeah. And that's the first leg as well. A football indeed, yeah. We were 2-0 up in like 15 minutes and then scored late on. Which is nice. Reject that offer. Nuno Mendes is among the players to win next gen. When is next gen? Jurgen Klopp wants to sign Mauro Icardi. Well, to be quite honest, Jurgen, I don't blame you, because the man's hit over 30 goals this season for us. And he's been absolutely lethal. You looking forward to the draft tonight, Chuck? I know you're taking part in that. GG is indeed. Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun indeed. Right. Saint Etienne. Neymar's injured. Not Draxler. It's Icardi. It's Icardi. 30. There is 55 goals between Mbappe and Icardi this season. Then Di Maria's chilling there on 18 and Messi on 10. This front four have been lethal. Lethal. Herrera's still not fully fit. We'll bring Misha on this time. And then you got Draxler if we need be as well. Yeah, let's get it going. I want to get to the second leg now. I just want to knock it out. I believe they are. Yes, I don't know the full story, but I believe it's like 100 million a year after tax with added bonuses and stuff like that as well on top, like, because that I believe was thrown around before it was like made official today, that he was staying. It's money that now sets him up for life, so I can see. I don't know about that. If that's true, that could just be Twitter being Twitter with that one. But oh my god, what a save, Donnarumma. But yeah, I did read that as well. And if that is the case, and he's been given basically full reign over the coaching team that he wants and the players that he wants to sign, I wouldn't say he gets full reign, but I would definitely say he'd probably have an influence. I heard he has a final say in what players come in. You can't give a player that much power. Like, that's just ludicrous. That is ridiculous if he's got that. If he's been given that, like, range. Like, that is like, I don't even know what to compare it to, because it's just that ludicrous in my eyes that he could be given final say on the coaching team and the players that are being brought in. Go on, Mauro Icardi. Oh, he's nearly done it again. He should score. He should score. Messi. That's a great ball. But cleared away. Marquinhos has done well to keep that in there. Mendes, Marquinhos. Are you going to whip that in, son? Or are you going to let Sergio do it instead? Nope, Verratti might. Marquinhos, lay it down the line. You've had players make the run down the line. I mean, I don't know why Di Maria called that and didn't leave that to Messi. But Icardi, Mbappe, someone make a run in behind. There it is, Di Maria, Penref. That will be interesting then next year in FM, doing a PSG save if Mbappe is the one that makes the final say on transfers. Want to bring in this guy? Killian says no. Sorry, you can't bring this guy in, but he's going to improve our team. Sorry, Killian says no. Killian says no, so Killian gets what he wants. It's going to be even funnier next season than when PSG don't win the Champions League again. But that could mean Zidane. Pochettino must be sitting there going, how on earth can I now drop him? He could have the worst. He could be in the worst run of form in his life, but he couldn't be dropped. Mbappe is player DOF, yeah. So, like, how can you now drop Mbappe? Yeah, that now will set a bar.
Look at you, you beautiful bastard.
Oh, Millie! You beautiful bastard, you gifting the sub to Palic, and Messi fires in the free kick. That one is for you, Mildog. Thank you very much for gifting the sub to Palic. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Praise the boys. Enjoy the emotes, Palic. The fresh tier 1. Welcome to the clubhouse membership life, Palic. Yeah, you're out of work. Yeah, if you drop me, fine, but you're gonna be sacked this morning. Good talk yesterday. Yeah, I needed that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, if you pet the Sean, indeed. I love that emote. Thank you to Mr. Malteser Falcon for doing that one. Mbappe. Oh, Di Maria was in there. Get him off. Oh my god, that's sensational. That's sensational that's an actual player. Is that like a new gen name, or is that like an actual name? If that's an actual name, sensational. We'll give Hakimi the break. We'll give Kylian a break as well. Yeah, new gen. Vladimir Putin. Unreal. Unreal. Kind of, ooh, damn, yeah. It's cool. It's a cool name that they've put it in there, but then it's like, how long do you want to address that for before it gets a little bit awkward? See, if that was me, I would sign him purely on the basis of that name, just because I'm that kind of guy. But it'd be the same way as if it was like an English regen had the name Boris Johnson or something like that, or if there was an there's like an Angela Merkel sort of regen name vibe as well. Just because it's funny. Like to have like it very similar to like a politician's name. I mean, I don't know what the key highlight it was in that, but it's an absolute wonder show from Lionel Messi. A goal and an assist. It's 3-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. That's made me chuckle, that's a name. Oh, Nice lost as well. Just hand the title to us now. It's 16 clear with 12 to go. I don't actually know what my biggest margin of title win is in FM, but I don't think I've ever had a title win of more than 20 points. So if I could get that this season in this save, that would be quite cool. Oh, I didn't realize it was semi-final now. When do we play Bayern again? How many more games do we have before we play Bayern? 2 more. 2 more, cool. This is like a derby. I didn't think this was a derby. Lens PSG. I could be wrong. General. No, Paris FC local, Bordeaux competitive. They're local, they're local. No. The Classico derby versus Marseille I know about. But holy shit, have you seen the Mbappe news? Yes, I have, Millie. Yes, I have. Fucking mental. What's this? 300. What is this contract? PSG have lost their heads. PSG have lost their heads. No footballer should have a direct say on transfers. It is ludicrous. No footballer, no player should have a direct say on who can manage the club they play for. Play OF, DOF, director. He's doing the whole lot. Like, he might as well hire himself as coach. I'm sorry, if that's real, yeah, the world is fucked. The world of football is now fucked. Because that level of control at a club should never be a thing. Should never be a thing. Yeah. Like, he could use that signing on bonus to sign a brand new starting 11 for PSG if he wanted to. Like, it's genuinely ridiculous. Want to know that? Go on, Millie. I know it's 100 million after tax, but if there's something more bonkers than that, like, hit it on me. Right. Oh, Gael Kakuta. Yeah, I forgot he was here. Mbappe's in behind. Speaking of Kylian Mbappe, he transferred to Real Madrid in this save. Wait, has this actually happened? Welcome in, Warder. Yes, it's been confirmed today. He's agreed the 3, and that's a 3-year contract as well, Warder. It's a 3-year contract on 100 million after tax. Yep. $3.5. That's treble what Lionel Messi's on. That's 3 times what Messi's on. Messi's on like 1.2 mil a week. Like, I mean, it's PSG. They'll be able to pay that FFP charge off anyway. Like, if they're able to pay him that much, there'll be ways around because of the sponsorships and stuff. Have we got a pen from that? How on earth have we got a pen from that? Penalty awarded, though. Mauro Icardi, he doesn't miss pens, this man. 33rd of the season for Icardi. And we are on our way to the French Cup final. I mean, who's going to take that to... Like... Welcome. Okay, cool. Cool. Thanks for informing us that it's not over. I think we all knew that one anyway. Mbappe. Oh, he's at the post. There will be lawsuits up there. What can you say though? Like, they're offering him a contract. If they fit that into the FFP rules and can like work it around with the rest of the squad salaries, then like, and it doesn't break any losses, because if they don't breach any FFP rules, yeah, like, if they allow this, then the UEFA will have no leg to stand on, really. But they've never had a leg to stand on anyway, because UEFA don't want to take teams to court. Yes, I've heard about the lawsuit brewing from Leeds and Burnley over Everton's FFP, because Everton have written off 170 million worth of losses on COVID, which they were allowed to write off losses if they lost it due to the pandemic. But it was very much a case of they're trying to claim that Everton, that basically they've breached the FFP rules and like the COVID rules of what they could write off. And because of that, they're now trying to get them. They've been so far in the red, they have no defense. Well, because a lot, if it's true in what they've said, they've written a lot of it off due to COVID and due to earnings and stuff that they would have got. But Everton's financial mismanagement in transfers recently has been nothing short of ludicrous anyway. So, like, it wouldn't surprise me if Everton get points deducted, but I don't think it'd be this season. Yeah. But then even then, if they've written off 170 million in losses to COVID, they're still technically them behind what they should be. Yeah. It won't be this season, but it should be over this season. Yeah, the only sanctions available is points deductions. Like, that I know. But like the fact that it's even being brought up about at this point is like, it should be sanctioned this year because it's potential, but it's not money that they've lost this year. it's money that they've lost in previous seasons. Because this season's budgets and money hasn't fully been worked out yet and been broadcast. So I think it's based off of last season. But then if it's based off of the end of last season and they can't prove it, it has to be this season because they would have been given the points deductions for it this season. So, but whilst we're talking about all of these teams losing money at the rate of knots that they are, we're actually finding ourselves into a French Cup final. Yeah, it's over 3 years, but it's the 3 previous years, James. So if it's this season of 21-22, it would have ended like that like 3-year period that they've lost it over would have been the 3-year period beforehand. And that's what they've got to that's what they've got to prove. And the accounts will have to be publicized as well. So the accounts will have to be out of there. Yeah. Of course. And we are into the final of the French Cup. And it's a Classico derby against Marseille. When is the French Cup final? Can I do what I wanted to? I could. Let's go, because it's in May. Okay, we'd have 2 league games and then the Champions League final afterwards, but we can still do a cup final special. That's nice. That is nice indeed. Wow, okay. According to Madrid media. Yeah. Bye-bye Pochettino. You could have seen that one coming. Shock horror. Mbappe can choose his coach. Pochettino? Never. That was one of the weirdest decisions that was made when it happened at the time. Once you give a player that sort of control to be able to do that, there's no way he's not getting rid of him. But I don't know if Zidane is the right choice anyway for PSG. We've got Nice away and then Bayern. We're going to still play strength-wise. And then we just rest for the Bayern game. Icardi, obviously. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Switch, please. Hakimi's not fit, Sakara can start. We'll bring Kimpembe in for Marquinhos and play him and Ramos together. We'll bring Dina and Bimbe onto the bench. We'll probably actually start Dina and Bimbe. And we'll start Draxler as well over Messi. We'll rest a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, about to offer... Yeah, so what if Zidane isn't? What then? Like, I believe he has a say, but he can't obviously, unless he just sits in the negotiations with them and goes, right, offer him what he wants. How can they, and I know they have a ridiculous amount of money, the PSG owners, but how can they feasibly sit there and basically allow Kylian Mbappe to dictate to them like that? Icardi, 34 for the season. Keepers had a mare. This is the exact reason. Mbappe PSG plays a 3-2-5 next season. It wouldn't be surprised. This is the exact reason why PSG won't. Look, sensible science. If you're gonna come in here and talk, let's not talk about this. Yeah, I really couldn't give 2 shits about that when I'm streaming. I have my own views on it. Everybody will have their own views on it. Again, I'm not answering that question. If you want to talk, come in and talk. Absolutely fine. This topic of conversation, absolutely not. Again, that's nice for you. Like one more message and you're gone. Goodbye, good sir. Copy pasta? Probably. Like, I mean, Mario Lemina scored, so that's cool. But yeah, it's going back to the Mbappe chat. It will be the reason why they won't, because he will have too much there'll be too much control. The players will probably be more scared of pissing off with Kylian Mbappe now than they will about the manager. Like, the manager drops them, that's fine. You piss off Kylian Mbappe, you'll be out the door next week. Welcome in, Dale. Hope you're doing well, mate. Wijnaldum, Icardi, Mbappe, Icardi. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's sensational. Mauro Icardi is an absolute machine. Mauro Icardi is an absolute machine. I genuinely can't... Yeah, a new signing sits in Mbappe's seat, he's out the door. A new signing eats the last piece of food at the canteen that Kylian Mbappe wants, he's out the door. Mbappe, no, he's not. Mbappe's not mid-2000s Messi when he scored that wonder goal against Getafe, I think it was. Like, Mbappe is not ever going to be good enough at that level to where he could demand that level of contract. The PSG owners have been bent over, had Mbappe's fist shoved so far up their arsehole that he's basically removing organs. Like, Draxler's in, Draxler scores right on the stroke of half-time. But, like, at best, second striker in the world. I wouldn't even say second at best. I'd say Lewandowski's better than him. I'd say Haaland's better than him. I'd say Benzema's better than him. I wouldn't even say he's top 3 strikers in the world right now. It's not good for football. There comes a point in time where that's not good for Kylian Mbappe's ego either. Like, a player to have that much control at a club, to then that now means Mbappe, for me, in that regard, that means Mbappe never leaves PSG. Because Mbappe will now want to have that sort of level of control where no matter where he goes. Because he'll be used to it. Like, so why wouldn't he then expect that? Now, I've been giving it here. Yeah, we're not giving it to you here though, buddy. Like, and it makes... Like, how are they going to then work transfers? Right, so, because normally, like, an owner or, like, a chairperson or a director of football will go, right, here's a list of targets, like, give us a list of targets and we'll work towards making the transfers. How's that going to work? So the manager's going to go, right, okay, cool. Right, so the director of football goes to the manager, which will probably be Zidane, right, give me your transfer list. It's 3-2, what a game this is. Because why would he even bother playing these? Yeah. Just to sign, like... Real Madrid have lived in PSG's head rent-free so much this season that it's led to this. Like... And Mbappe Mbappe now, for the next 3 years, does not have to play a game of football again. I mean, wouldn't you take 100 million euros after tax for 3 years? Like, I would. I could be, like, for what though? At that point, my career can kind of go and shove it up its arse. My life is now set for, I'm now set for the rest of my life. Yeah, Real Madrid are probably looking at that transfer deal going, like, we've got away with one here. It's a ludicrous amount of money. Like, playing Farmers League football against shitters instead of winning the Champions League with Real Madrid. I don't know if he genuinely thinks that he could get PSG to win a Champions League. And if he gets PSG to win a Champions League, then fair enough, it's worth it. I just don't think PSG will win a Champions League. Not with this squad that they have. As Dina and Bimbe has a hat-trick. Or is that his second? With 500 mil that he can't with 300. True. He can just buy more of the same shit he's already got. But like, now the thing that I will say about that is it's not only his life that's now sorted, that's his entire family's life. He could pay off anything his family ever get into trouble with, yeah? It's not only his family's life, but it's probably his kids' life, and possibly even, potentially, grandkids' life, secured at 22 years of age. Like, 22, 23, however old he is. I've got him on the bench here so I can see. Yeah, here he is. 23. Like, his mother would have been relatively well off, yeah, but now, it's like, Killian, I fancy a new car. Sure, how much? 20 million? Sure, fine, fair enough, whatever. No, Hakimi was actually injured. Like, or... No, that's not who I wanted to take off. Like, it's... Yeah. But, like, and I can see, like, like, from his point, the money side of things, great. Like, but... I think PSG are going to be the ones that end up being screwed over. Because I think at the end of the 3 years anyway, he probably goes to Madrid anyway. If he can't win the Champions League in 3 years. As we move 19 points clear. Yeah. I couldn't either. But at the same point in time, he technically is going to get glory because he will win the league and the French Cup probably most years. Congratulations. Like, you've done the bare minimum this PSG side should be doing each season. Like, you've done the bare minimum. Congratulations. And PSG still bottle it occasionally. They bottled it last season. Why Lille are the defending champions. Although, they're not really playing like defending champions in this save. But... Nothing like a PSG bottle. Nothing like a PSG bottle. Oh, it's a youth intake. It's average. It's absolutely average. This is the first youth intake I've had on FM which is not a 5-star intake. Let's go! Now people can't complain I get really lucky youth intakes anymore. Yeah. This is now where the world of football comes crashing. It's... Do you know what this gives me the vibes of? This gives me the vibes of when Neymar went to PSG. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People can never complain. I consistently get good youth intakes. Because Chuck, did you not see my Chuck, in my Chertonovo save, yeah, I've not had a below 5-star youth intake in the entire 12, 13 seasons. Oh, I'm neither Haaland or I'm neither a Haaland or that. I'm full back and Kyle. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've not had below a 5-star youth intake in the entire save. Every youth intake has been 5-star. But It is time. It is recording time. It is the second leg of the Champions League. Let's get into it. But didn't you have... No, I had a I had a 1.5-star training facility, 2.5-star youth facility when I started, and I still got 5-star intakes. It was probably the best in the third tier at the time, but I've still, and yes, I have now built it up, but it still like wasn't great. Yeah, and I had a 5-star youth intake. So I've had a 5-star youth intake. Yeah, never mind. No, I didn't have great facilities when I started, and I still got 5-star youth intakes. It's because it's an academy club, so even good academy prospects, even though they're in the third tier, would still go to Chertonovo because of the fact that they're probably guaranteed to be put straight into the first team quicker and get first team football at a younger age. So players will tend to do that and then know they'll move on. Which is why it's one of the hardest saves, because you were expected just to be selling players effectively. But yeah, right, recording time. We are back for the second leg, and here are the first leg ties from across the Champions League. Dortmund went to Barca, picked up a 2-1 win. Chelsea lost 3-0 in Madrid. Porto and Villarreal had a 1-1 draw in Spain, coming back to Porto for the second leg. That one will be an interesting one to watch. Inter won at Salzburg. Liverpool drew 0-0 in Madrid. The shock result of the tie was Ajax in Amsterdam beating Man City by 4-1, and they absolutely smashed them as well in it. It was a massive shock, but it wasn't anything that I think from the game you could really take away from it. And Man United drew 2-2 in Germany against Wolfsburg, and of course we beat Bayern 3-0 in the Allianz to set up what should be a simple procession into the quarterfinals. Now, Donnarumma is not fully fit, so we will start Keylor Navas, maybe drop him into the cheeky nanny SBC. Neymar is still not fully fit, so 35-goal Mauro Icardi starts up front again. And then do we need to start anybody else? I don't think we really need to change anything. We're going to go in full strength because it's Bayern Munich and anything is possible and could happen. We want to have the best chance we can of getting through. And that means fielding your best starting 11s and making certain that you put in the best performance you can. There are a few players away from suspensions if they get yellow cards, which will mean they will miss a potential first leg in the quarterfinal, which is a very likely first leg of a quarterfinal. But here we are. It is underway. I did the wrong shout because I forget FM and two-legged ties with shouts. Nothing happened in the opening 15. Here we are, Gnabry. 20 minutes in, can't find Marquinhos. Not a lot has happened. No highlights so far other than this. Messi into Hakimi and Wijnaldum. Verratti. Marquinhos. Verratti. It's Mbappe. He's in behind and he's blazed it over the bar. Catch you later, Paddock. Wijnaldum. Messi. Into the penalty area, pulls it back, Wijnaldum, shot blocked, and Bayern Munich can scramble it away. They've not really laid a glove on us in the opening half hour, and it's been a great start from us again. Kimmich, Sane, Musiala in, Serge Gnabry's at the back post, and Bayern have pulled one back. Is this the start of the comeback for Bayern Munich, or is it just a consolation? Hakimi, right on the stroke of half-time, finds Di Maria with the throw. He skips down the outside, whips in the cross, which Kimmich will head clear. Musiala driving forward now for Bayern. He's got basically the whole run. He's gone on his own here. The shot is blocked and held by Navas. It was brilliant play from Musiala, and it was a great cover and block and comfortable for Navas, and it is half time. It's 3-1 on aggregate, 1-0 to Bayern Munich on the night. But can we hold on? We've got that 2-goal lead now to keep ourselves occupied with. Let's speak to the old assistant, see what he thinks with that regard, and let's hope we can maybe finish off this tie with a nice cheeky little goal late on as well to just settle it. Marquinhos, an hour, just over the hour mark gone, finds Messi. Hakimi coming forward but can't beat Alphonso Davies to it. Neuer plays long, and Bayern are in behind here with Leroy Sané in behind, and it's a huge, huge save from Keylor Navas to keep our 2-goal lead. They've been the better team in this second leg, as they probably were in the first. But this time they are making us pay a little bit more. But Mbappe is there to win it back, and the highlight is done. 25 minutes to go, and we are going to make some changes because Di Maria's not had the best of games. So Julian Draxler will be coming off the bench onto that right-hand side. Verratti on a yellow and running a bit tired will find himself replaced as well. 25 minutes to go. Can we hold on? Mendes now into Messi. He looks for the ball through. Draxler's there. Draxler equalises for PSG. It's 4-1 on aggregate. 1-1 on the night. That should settle it. Goal awarded by VAR. You didn't even need it. He was miles onside. Neuer came, couldn't get there, caught in no man's land. Draxler had the simple task of slotting home. And for Bayern's good play, they couldn't growl themselves back into this. And we should safely now be in to the Champions League quarter-finals. Ramos wins the header. Mbappe, Messi, Wijnaldum's made the run. It's a huge save from Neuer to keep any hope of a Bayern comeback alive. Messi corner whipped in and headed away. And that should be that as Ramos collects the ball and the highlight is done. Davies now into Müller. Can Bayern maybe find themselves a winner on the night? It definitely won't really be in the tie now as Nianzou finds Musiala, and Musiala does score. It is 2-1 to Bayern, 4-2 on aggregate to PSG. With 10 minutes to go, we can't bottle this, can we? Can we bottle this? No, we can't, because there's no more highlights. That is it. 4-2 aggregate win over Bayern Munich. It is a huge, huge result, that one. Knocking out Bayern. And that is where we are going to leave this episode. We are in to the French Cup final. We are through to the quarterfinals where we can draw Liverpool, who beat Madrid, Villarreal, who knocked out Porto, Real Madrid, who knocked out Chelsea. Man City came back from that 4-1 deficit to knock Ajax out. Dortmund, Man United, or Inter are the teams we could draw in the quarterfinals. Only 2 group winners didn't make it through. That is it for it. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like. Subscribe if you are new around here to not miss the next episode. And I will see you next time. Bye for now. Champions League. It's ours, isn't it? It. I don't need to say any more, do I? That's just ours. Right, so that's the first leg. Cut into here, paste, rename Bayern First leg. And then back to here. Rename this to Bayern at second leg. Then cut that into the episode 4 folder. Right, let's make this save file. End of episode 4. Save. And then we start a new one. Start of episode 5. Save. Man City with the usual bribery. Yeah. Sag indeed. He's crazy good. Musiala is very good in this game. Like, that is Musiala, like, pretty much day one. Like, there's been possibly a little bit of development. It's cool. Their 30 fans can enjoy the game. Yes, they can indeed. Right. I think that is probably where we are going to leave it for today. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. We are into the knockout stages of the quarterfinals of the Champions League with PSG. The title is basically done. 19 clear with just 11 games to go. And we're into the cup final. The treble is on. The treble is still on. I can feel it coming. Will we be able to do it? I should be around next Saturday to continue this these live recordings of this save. But we will. I'm not sure what day I'm back next week because I'm doing the Monday Night Super Club Soccer League and I don't know if I'm streaming it. So, but yeah, I'll definitely be back at some point next week. We can continue with Chertonova. We'll be continuing with PSG. We might do a Super Club Soccer stream as well on Monday. I will let you guys know more in tomorrow when I post the schedule. If you are new around here and haven't dropped a follow, feel free to do so. It's absolutely free for you to do and be very much appreciated. You can see more of the PSG save. The VOD will be going live on YouTube as well. Here are the socials to there. And VODs as well. So the link to the Twitter, Discord, and YouTube channel are in the socials link, and then the VOD channel, where if you've missed any part of the stream and want to catch up with a specific little bit of the stream, the VODs will be going on to YouTube for this save and any other save other than the Chertonovo save. I'm starting to try and move my VODs over to YouTube after the Chertonovo save, so they will all be there. But that is it for me. Let's go and find somebody to drop Alredo over to. Let's refresh, see who's live. We're going to drop it to Sunday League Jack. I've never raided Sunday League Jack before. He's doing a Bulgaria Builder Nation. He's in Season 12 with his Builder Nation. So let's go and see how he's getting on. If you're not following him, do make sure to drop a follow when we're over there as well. Yeah, make sure as many of us are in there as possible. This was fun. I will be back again next week, though. We will be carrying on. We're not going anywhere. But for now, we're going over to say hi to Sunday League Jack. That is it for me. I will post the schedule in the Discord and on Twitter. So if you haven't followed on there and you want to join in or jump in, they will be the places to see where I go live when I'm going live next. And then obviously follow so you get the notification when I do go live as well. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you guys in the near future. Bye for now.